best way to turn your property into an Airbnb. If you have a property and you want to turn it into an Airbnb, this is how to achieve it. First things first, you got to know who is actually your clientele, because one of the first things you got to do is you got to understand what is going to be your average rate across the year, because that's where all the rest of the numbers are worked out. And for you to understand the average rate, you got to know who's going to be in your property. Is it going to be people who are leisure, doing like trips, get stayaways, little staycations, that type of thing? Is it going to be contractors? Are they going to be like, wanting to stay there for a few weeks, maybe just the weekdays and so on? Could it be people who are working in hospitals on contract work and people that are traveling around a lot? So once you know this, then the second thing is, so you've got to consider is, okay, so what location is going to be best for that certain type of clientele? What is it actually near? What is it in walking distance to? Yeah, so it's not just the location then, it's actually what is at the property, because if it's contractors, they like places where can they park their big vans, yeah? So when you are adding value to it, making it look good, putting the furnishings in there, all the nice little beautiful touches and staging it, here's one thing that a lot of people don't do. They scrimp and scrape on making it look fantastic. So when you are adding value to it, making it look good, putting the furnishings in there, all the nice little beautiful touches and staging it to be able to take pictures and get it on the websites for people to be attracted in it and want to stay there, do not scrimp and scrape on this bit. Cheap today does not mean cheap tomorrow. Plus, getting the bookings in this game is obviously vital, so you want to make it look as good and give people an experience. Based on the renovation or how you're going to stage it is like, you're going to want to make sure that every single little detail is taken care of. Where for contractors, still want it to look nice, still got a bit of pictures here, a bit of flowers here, some nice little nuances, but basically they just want a place to get their head down at the end of the day. Now, I did another video about should you manage your own property or should you get someone else to do it, and this is the next thing. To get it out there, get it on the websites. Yes, you can do it yourself, and yes, you can do the management yourselves and the guest comms and the check-ins and checkouts and all of that, but you've also got to consider, hey, what about someone else takes care of it and they take their commissions? Is that a good way to scale my business? So they're the things that you've got to consider. This strategy, by the way, is a great money earner. I actually teach people how to add £50,000 profit per month on rent to SA and buying of SA, and how to do this. And it is a great money earner and it can add substantial security to your business. But there are a few nuances that if you don't take care of them, then it can be very costly. Some people are just being thrown deals, not knowing what to do, not planning for different times of the year with the seasonality and all the rest of it, and scraping the barrel on the rates. That will actually then do is cause you to be in a bit of a pickle, which we don't like to train our people to do that. We want to be in massive profit so we can add massive value. The more money you make, the better experience you can produce. You've got to remember that. So if you think this is a strategy for you, let me know in the comments. If you would like me to do another video where I go more detailed in the number, I'll show you the spreadsheets, exactly how we work out money-making machines and how we're building a safety net so that we got the security to cater for any downfall at any point. So till next time, do the right thing for the right reasons. The only way to discover true potential.